Good morning all of you, and today's class is the continuation of verbs. Under verbs we are going to deal with the perfect tenses, right? Let me tell you here perfect tenses. The difference between the simple tenses and perfect tenses, if you observe, in perfect tenses the main verb will be in V3 form, okay, and in present perfect tense helping verb is have or has plus main verb is V3, right? In past perfect tense had plus V3, we use had plus V3. Next, in future perfect tense we use here will have or shall have plus V3. So let us see here what are these perfect tenses, right? Present perfect tense indicates the actions that happened before present time, just before the present time, means recently completed actions, okay, or the actions completed in the past but their effect is still there, okay, their feeling, the result of the actions, okay, is still felt at present, okay. For such type of actions we use here present perfect tense, present perfect tense. Is it clear? Right? Okay. So for completed actions, what do we use here? For completed actions, let me write here at the bottom. For completed actions, okay, when past time is known, past time is known, that is yesterday, last week, last month, okay, like that. Past time is known, we use the subject plus V2 form. This is simple past. This is simple past, right? This is for completed actions. When past time is given, like that, yesterday, last week, last month, 2 years ago, in 1947, okay. So when past time is given, we use this subject plus V2 form, right? But for the same completed actions, if past time is not known, not given and not known, but the result of their action is still felt at present, for such actions, okay, we use this present perfect tense, have or has plus V3, okay. Example here, hints, you see, recently, just now, this week, this month, today, already, so far, never, yet, still, okay, time not known, even the past time is not known, okay. So when we get these hints, we use present perfect tense, right? When we know the time here of the action, yesterday, last week, last month, we use a subject plus V2 form. This is a subject plus V2 form, right? When past time is not known or for recently completed actions, okay, we use present perfect tense, that is have or has plus V3, okay. And past perfect tense means the actions that happened before past or by past time. Is it clear? Hint will be before plus past action or by or plus past action or before plus past time. Before or by past action or past time. Here we get the hints like this. Okay. Example here, we had gone to Agra before we joined in this college. We joined in this college. This is past action. Before we joined means before past. We had gone to Agra. Okay. So we had gone to Agra is past in past. This is past in past. Is it clear? See, subject plus V2 is used for past actions whose time is known, right? And for recently past actions or whose time is not known, we use present perfect tense. If the actions took place before another past, okay, we use past perfect. Is it clear? That is subject plus had plus V3. If the actions are going to be completed before future, okay, future perfect. Means before certain time in future or by certain time in future, if the actions are going to be completed, not to take place, they should be completed by certain time in future, that is future perfect. Okay. So hence before or by future action or future time. Okay. Right. Example, we shall have gone to Paris by next December. By next December means by future, by certain time in future, that should be completed. That should have been completed. Okay. Is it clear? Simply you make a comparison. If the actions are going to be completed before future, future perfect. If the actions were completed before past, okay, past perfect. If the actions were completed whose time is not known or recently completed actions, present perfect. Simple. Make a comparison. Right? If it is just before present time, if it is completed, present perfect. If it is completed before past time, past perfect. If it is completed before future time, future perfect. Simple. This is the clarification. Okay? These come under perfect tenses. In perfect tenses, main verb will be always V3 form. In present perfect, we use have or has V3. In past perfect, had plus V3. In future perfect, will have or shall have V3. This is the structure actually. Okay? Now here, let us see some examples. So here, this present perfect, past perfect and simple past. These three are used for completed actions only. And future perfect is also used for completed actions before future time. Okay? Here, now here, let us see some examples. Okay, I will give you here some examples and just identify here when the actions were completed. Okay? Right. Examples. I dash submit my assignment. Okay? I dash submit my assignment last Friday. I dash submit my assignment before the teacher asked. Before the teacher asked. Right? Next. I dash submit my assignment. Okay. By next Friday. See this, right? Yeah. When you try for the right form of the verbs, okay, given in the brackets, yeah, you have to think that, so whether it is past action or future action or continuous action or regular action, you have to divide the, okay, actions, okay, into 4 categories. Whether those are recurrent action, repeated actions, means regular actions, whether they are habits, truths, or whether they are, okay, completed actions, past actions, whether they are future actions going to take place in future, whether they are continuous actions. You have to think like this. Okay? If they are so see here, I dash submit my assignment. Is it my hobby? No. Right? And here, is it future action? Is it future action? How can you say, I will submit my assignment? Is it future action here? Because future time is not mentioned. If, okay, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, or, okay, day after tomorrow, after 2 days. Like that, here future time is not mentioned. So, when future time is not mentioned, don't think it is a future action. Okay? Is it clear? So, it is not regular action. It is not a future action. If future action is, if you think it is future action, future time must be given. Here future time is not given. So it is not future action. Okay? Then is it a regular action? Is it truth? No. So it is not regular action. So then here what next here? It is past action only. Means it is completed action. I dash submit my assignment. But when did you complete the assignment? When did you submit the assignment? The time is not mentioned. It is completed action. Time is not mentioned. Okay? For completed actions, whose time is not mentioned. Okay? But, okay, the result is still at present. We know it's the result. So, for completed actions, but the time is not mentioned. Okay? For such completed actions whose time is not mentioned, okay, and whose result is felt now, go with the present perfect. So here what is that? I have submitted. I have submitted my assignment. Is it clear? And second one. Right? So in this one, in the second one, I dashed submit my assignment last Friday. This is also completed action. But here, when did you submit? Last Friday. When this time is mentioned, when it is completed action and whose time is known or mentioned, go with the subject plus V2 form. That is here simply V2 form. Submitted. Or submitted, right? Next, I dash submit my assignment before the teacher asked. Okay, the teacher asked, this is the past action. Before this past, before past, okay, this one is done. Okay, before the teacher asked, this is past action. Before past, this one is past in past. So, here it should be past perfect. Had plus V3 form. V3 form, what is that? Submitted. Okay? Next. I dash submit my assignment by next Friday. Okay? By next Friday means that is the deadline. You are not going to submit it on next Friday. If it is on next Friday, simply you can use the simple feature. I will submit my assignment next Friday. But here it is not next Friday, it is by next Friday. Means before next Friday, yeah, I should have submitted my assignment. Or here it is future perfect. I will have, okay, I will have submitted my assignment by next Friday. See the difference here. So for completed actions, okay, I am writing here completed actions. Here 1 subject plus V2 form when past time is known. Past time is known. Right? Second, subject plus have or has plus V3. Okay? When here past time is past time is not known, or for recently completed actions, right. Third, use subject plus had plus V3 form, okay, for past in past actions, past actions. Past in past actions means actions completed before another past. That is, for actions completed before or by another past. Right? Next, subject plus will have or shall have, okay, plus V3, okay, for actions to be completed before or by future time or future action right? So you remember these here, okay. This is a comparison, okay, for completed actions here. If you know the time of the, okay, action completed, that is like yesterday, last week, last month, 2 days ago, okay, 2 weeks ago, or in 1947, like that. If you know the past time, just go with this subject plus V2 form, okay. For completed actions, if that past time is not known, or if it is recently completed, just now, already here, okay, recently, so far, yet, okay, go with this subject plus have or has plus V3 form, okay. If the actions are completed before another past action or another past time, okay, that is for past in past actions, okay, go with the subject plus had plus V3 form. Very clear. For these three are for okay, past actions only. First one, second one, third one. These three are past actions only. Okay, but what is the difference? For the first one, we know the past time when it is completed. For the second one, here we don't know the past time when it is completed, or it is recently completed. Okay, if it is just before present, okay, just now, okay, recently, today, this time, this month, like that. Okay, recent actions, or when past time is not known, go with this have or has plus V3. This is present perfect. If it is past in past action, right, go with the had plus V3. Okay, and another action is here. If those are going to be completed before future or by future, go with the future perfect. Is it clear now? Okay. See these examples here. In this one, time is not mentioned, so present perfect. In this one, time is mentioned here, simple past, V2 form. This is here past in past action. Before my teacher asked it. Okay. So had plus V3 form. Here, I shall have submitted my assignment by next Friday. Means going to be completed by next Friday. So, right, these are the examples. Okay? Right, don't just get confused here. Don't mix all the tenses here in the traditional way. So, generally in the traditional way here, you practice the verbs here or tenses here like simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Then second simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. So if you go on here like that, in that order here, when you complete all those, and when you study them separately, by the end of the completion of all, you get confused. Okay, is it clear? So don't get confused here. Just here, see the time of the action. Okay, for completed actions, generally these only, no more extra. Right? Now here, let us move to the next one. Yeah. See, we can take some more examples here. Okay, right. I'll give you here one more example. Okay. I dash see the movie. Okay. See the movie triple R. Next. I dash see the movie triple R. Okay. 1 month ago. 1 month ago. I dash see the movie triple R. Okay. Before it appeared. Before it appeared on small screen, on TV. Okay. Right? Next. I dash see the movie. Okay, triple R. Okay. Okay. Before or by next August. Okay. Is it clear? See these here. For the first one here, what is it? I dash see the movie triple R. Means, generally here, some people think, okay, I will see the movie triple R. But don't say like that. Because it is not future action. Because, why it is not future action? Future time is not mentioned. So, I will see the movie triple R is wrong. Okay, you have to say, I will see the movie triple R only when you think, okay, it is future action going to take place in future. But how can you say it is future action in the examination? Okay, of course, in your brain, if you think it is future action, you can say, okay, I will see. But in the competitive exams or okay, in any competitive exam or academic exam, you can't expect this as a future action because their future time is not mentioned. So when future time is not mentioned, don't consider it as future action. Next. And is it a regular action? Is it a habit? No. So it is not a regular action, not future action. So what is it here? It is completed action. Okay. Sometimes you can also keep here already also. Sometimes they give already. Right? In brackets. So what is it? I have already seen the movie triple R. Okay, I have seen the movie triple R once or twice. Okay, I have seen the movie triple R once. I have already seen the movie triple R. You can select. It is completed action, but time is past time is not mentioned. It is not given. Okay? And you are not giving importance to its past time. Okay, but its result is there, okay, with you at present. Okay, that's why it is present perfect. And you say, I see the movie Triple R 1 month ago. When did you see? 1 month ago. Means time is mentioned. Okay, when time is mentioned, okay, past time is mentioned for completed actions, go with the here subject plus V2 form. I saw the movie Triple R 1 month ago. Next, I dash see the movie Triple R before it appeared on TV. It appeared on TV. Is it clear? Right? It appeared on TV channels on small screen. Before it appeared, I had seen. This is past in past. Okay? And this one, by next August or before next August, means before future, future perfect. Okay? I shall have seen. I shall have seen. Right? Simple. This is before future, future perfect. This is before past, past perfect. So here this is past. Time is mentioned 1 month ago. Okay, simple past. Here time is not mentioned but completed. Present perfect. Okay. This is the way to practice. Okay. Right. Now here let us move to here next pair of tenses. Okay. What is that? Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. Right? See, in the present perfect continuous here verb form is have been or has been plus verbing form. In past perfect continuous, subject plus had been plus verbing form. In future perfect continuous, subject plus will have been or shall have been plus verbing form. Okay? So, just you know here, continuous means verbing form. Main verb is always, okay, present participle. That is verbing form, main verb. For present perfect continuous, have been or has been verbing form. Okay? Here, had been verbing form. Here, will have or shall have been ing form. Then, how to identify present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. So, we use present perfect continuous for the actions which were continuing from past to past only. Past to past. Not past to present, past to past. Okay? So, no. Past to present, sorry. Past to present. See here. What is that? I have been teaching English grammar for 2 decades. Okay, for plus time. She has been suffering from fever since last Saturday. Means the actions started in the past, now also they are continuing. Means the actions started in the past and continuing at present also. Right? For such actions here, we use present perfect continuous tense. Right? If you take here the structure like this, here, say this is present, this is past, this is future. Okay? If the actions started in the past and continue, okay, now also, right? This is present perfect continuous. For example, it has been raining for the last 3 days. Is it clear? You use here for plus period of time. Means started 3 days ago and now also continuing. Is it clear? So then it is a present perfect continuous. Right? Next, past perfect continuous here, continuing for some time. Okay. Okay, followed by before or by past time or past action. Means, so this here Past perfect continuous, let me tell you. Okay, this is past. Okay, this is present. Future. So here, they must have started here before past. Okay, this is past and past. Actions started past and past and continuing up to this past time or past action. So here these are past perfect. Means past to past continuing. Started in past and past and continuing up to past. This is past perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous started in past and continuing up to present. This is past perfect continuous started past in past and continuing up to this time. Okay, past to past only. Past to past. And you see here. Okay, past, okay, present and future. Future perfect continuous tenses here. Yeah, they started somewhere here. Okay, before future and continuing up to future. Okay, so that is here present to future or past to future. So here this is future perfect continuous. Past to past and past to past, past perfect continuous. Okay, just okay, past to present continuing, present perfect continuous. Simple. And let us here take the hints. Here, if it is simply since plus point of time or for plus period of time, here go with present perfect continuous. Right? If it is for plus just period of time by past or before past. What is that? For plus okay, time, that is period of time, okay, by okay or before past. For plus time by past. Past perfect continuous. Here, future perfect continuous tense, that is hint for plus time by future. Future time or future action. Okay, this is future perfect continuous. Okay, first you should have clarity on the structure. Present perfect continuous tense, subject plus have been or has been verbing form. Past perfect continuous, subject plus had been verbing form. Future perfect continuous tense, subject plus will have been or shall have been verbing form. Then hints for present perfect continuous tense, since plus point of time or for plus period of time. Point of time means since plus, okay, the starting point of the action, right? Or for plus the duration of the action, the period of the action. Okay. Example, I have been teaching English grammar for 2 decades. Means 2 decades ago it was started. Now also it is continuing. That means past to present. Okay, the action has been continuing. That is present perfect continuous. So here, okay, past in past for some time by past. Here example you take here. Ravi had been working in this college for 3 years. Okay, by the time I joined. I joined here last year, right? Last August, right? By the time I joined, Ravi had been working in this college for 3 years. Means before I joined only, he had been working here in this college for 3 years. Means before I joined, he continued for 3 years. For plus time, that is for 3 years, by the time I joined. This is by plus past. Okay. Now here see future perfect continuous. For plus time by future. I shall have been playing for India for at least 2 years by the next World Cup. Okay? For at least 2 years, by next World Cup. Means for plus time by future. That is future perfect continuous. Okay? Is it clear now? So don't get confused here. Generally here there is a confusion between present continuous and present perfect continuous, past continuous and past perfect continuous, future continuous and future perfect continuous. Okay? Now let us have clarity and comparison. So now you got it clear? Just for plus time or since plus time, present perfect continuous. For plus time by past perfect continuous. For plus time by future perfect continuous. Clear? Right. Now I'll take some examples. He dash suffer from fever since last Sunday. He dash, okay, work in this college for 4 years. For 4 years. Next, he dash work in this college for 4 years. Okay. By the time he got awarded his PhD. Okay. He dash work in this college for at least 3 years. 3 years by his next promotion. Right? See this one. Now you identify here. Right. He dash suffer from fever since last Sunday. What did I say? Since plus time? Present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. Okay. So, he has been suffering, okay, from fever since last Sunday. Since plus time or for plus time, present perfect continuous. Okay. Next, he dash work in this college for 4 years. For plus time. For plus duration of time. Okay. So, what is that here? He had been working. Had been or has been. Just for plus time. For plus time or since plus time, present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous means, okay, has been. He has been, okay, working in this college for 4 years. Just for plus time or since plus time. That is present perfect continuous. Next, he dash work in this college for 4 years for plus time. By the time he got awarded his PhD. Is it clear? By the time he got awarded, okay, his PhD. He got his PhD. means for plus time by past. By the time he got his PhD. Is it clear? Right? So here for plus time by past action. That is past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense means had been, okay, working. Okay, this is for plus time by past. Next, he dash work in this college for at least 3 years. Okay, by his next promotion. By his next promotion. Next means future only. Okay, by his next promotion. Okay, so next here always indicates here future. Next Friday or next. Okay, is it clear? Next promotion as what is that here? HOD or any special promotion. Okay. So here it is by plus for plus time by future. So here he will have worked or he shall have worked. Okay, he shall have worked. Shall is the obligate. Shall have worked. He shall have worked in this college for at least 3 years by next promotion. Even you can say he will have. Right? But shall is here just a type of obligation. Okay, just it's better or it should like that. Okay? Right? Here in modal auxiliaries, I will tell you the difference between shall and will, should and would. Okay, we discuss all modal auxiliaries. Now, got it clear? How to identify? For plus time by future, future perfect continuous. For plus time by past, past perfect continuous. Just for plus time or since plus time, present perfect continuous. Right? Okay. Now we shall move to next. Now here we shall go with the next one. So the difference between present continuous and present perfect continuous, past continuous and past perfect continuous, future and future perfect continuous. You see here, you see here, see here, you see, here for actions continuing at present. Okay, this is present continuous, subject to plus is or am or are plus verb being formed. Okay, here actions started in past in the second case here. This is first case, this is second. In the second case here, actions started in the past and continuing at present. This is present perfect continuous. Here subject to plus have been or has been plus verb being formed. Right. See here, for actions continuing at present, present continuous. For actions that started in the past and still continuing, past to present, present perfect continuous. Example, here, example you see. Okay. I am teaching English grammar now. I am teaching English grammar now. Here you see, here, past to present. Okay. Now means at present only. Okay, at present I am teaching English grammar. Okay. Now you see here, I have been teaching English grammar for 2 decades, for 20 years, means for plus time, means started here 20 years ago, now also, okay, it's going on, right? That is the difference between present continuous and present perfect continuous. So in the exam also here, this will come in competitive examinations here, this will come, okay, in the errors. Okay, don't use the present continuous tense for perfect continuous tenses. Here I often see the people saying here, he is suffering from fever for 4 days. So in our mother tongue, if we try to translate here, okay, in Indian languages, if you try to translate, okay, it appears correct only. He is suffering from fever for 4 days. Don't say like that. Okay, when it is for 4 days, here, go with this present perfect continuous tense. He has been, okay, suffering from fever, for 4 days. Is it here? Right? If it is just now only here, you can say, here, now he is suffering from fever. Like this, you have to here get the clarity. Now he is suffering from fever. Okay? He has been suffering from fever for 4 days. Now he is working in this college. He has been working in this college for 4 years. Okay? Now here she is preparing for a Group 1 exam. She has been preparing for Group 1 exam for 2 years, for the last 2 years. Is it clear? So, past to present. Action started in the past and continuing at present also. How do we know that? Since plus time or for plus time. Use here this present perfect continuous tense. This one. Okay? If it is just now, just now, at present, at this moment, okay, use this present continuous. Now, got the difference? In the same way, here, past continuous and past perfect continuous tense. You see here. Past, present, and future. Okay. If the actions are continuing here at certain time in past continuous. Okay. This is subject plus was or were plus verb being form. And if it is like this, if it is like this, okay, right? So here what is the hint here? For plus time by past. Here it is, here, particular time in past. Particular time in past. This is particular time in past. Particular time in past. So here, see the difference. Here for plus time by past it is, okay, started past in past and continuing up to here. That is a subject plus had been plus verb being form. Okay. Right. See here, examples. Let us take examples. Here, he was watching TV when I went to his house. He was watching TV. When was he watching TV? At this time I went to his house. When I reached his house here, when I reached his house at this time, you see here, at this time when I reached here, okay, he was here watching TV. Okay, at particular time when I reached there, he was watching TV. Right? And see here, okay, by the time I reached his house, he had been watching TV for 2 hours. Okay, he had been watching TV, okay, for 2 hours. By the time I reached there. So here, he had been watching TV for 2 hours. This is for plus time. For 2 hours by the time I reached there. That is the difference. So like this, you should know the difference between past continuous and past perfect continuous. Present continuous and present perfect continuous. What is the difference here? I am teaching English grammar now, at this moment. Here, I have been teaching English grammar for 20 years. See this one. Now he is suffering from fever. At present. Here, he has been suffering from fever for 4 days. Means started 4 days ago. Now also it is going on. Okay? So you know the difference between this one and this one. Now in the same way, this is here for the actions continuing at certain time in past. Means when I went to his house, he was watching TV. And this one, this is for the actions. Okay, started past in past and continuing up to past. Means before past, they had been continuing for some time. Okay, hint for plus time by past. Okay, he had been watching TV for 2 hours by the time I reached there. This is a past perfect continuous tense. Okay, in the same way, future continuous also. So if you take it as a, here, this is future, this is present, and this is past. Okay, see here, future continuous means actions continuing at certain time in future. Okay, and see this one. Past, present, and future. here. So here what is it? Here for some time, for plus time by future. Okay. Here at certain time, at a certain time, at certain time in future. Is it clear? At particular time in future, actions will be continuing. Here they started before past and continuing up to future. See here, this will be subject plus will be or shall be plus verb ing form. Here subject plus will have been or shall have been plus verb ing form. Right? Okay. Now you see here. What is it here? Continuing at certain time in future. Okay. Next year at this time, I will be working. Example. Okay. I will be working in an MNC multinational company at this time next year. At this time next year. At this time next year. At this time next year, I will be working in a multinational company. Okay? At particular time means at this time next year. Okay. Right? Next July 12th. Okay. On next July 12th here. Next year, July, at this time, at this moment, next year, I will be working, okay, as an officer in an MNC, multinational company. Here you see, I shall have been working, I shall have been working for, okay, for at least 2 years, okay, as an officer, okay, in an MNC, here, by here, next December. You see. So what is it here? For at least 2 years by next December. For plus time by future. Okay, that is future perfect continuous tense. Okay. So you have to identify whether the action is continuing at certain time in future or here it has already started here at some point of time and still continued here up to certain time in future. Okay? You have to see like that. How do you identify? If it is for plus time by future time or by future action, future perfect continuous tense. If it is particular time in future and action continuing, just future continuous. Okay? So this is the difference between future continuous and future perfect continuous. So these will help you a lot, okay, in the comparison. There are 6 types of continuous tenses. Okay, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Past continuous, past perfect continuous. Future continuous, future perfect continuous. You have to make a comparison. Okay, present continuous means present continuing. Present perfect continuous means before present, okay, they have been continuing for some time. Past continuous means at particular time actions continuing. Past perfect continuous tense means by past, before past, for some time they had been continuing. Future continuous means at particular time actions will be continuing. Future perfect continuous tense means before future, for some period they will have been continuing. Right? Here, get the clarity and have the comparison. Okay, right. Now, we shall move to the next class. Here, we shall stop this one and have a look on here all 12 tenses. That is simple present tense, simple past, simple future, present perfect, past perfect, future perfect, present continuous, past continuous, past future continuous, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. But always remember, when you try to identify the right form of the verb, think of the time of the action. Okay, divide them like this here. Whether those are regular actions or future actions or completed actions or continuing actions. If completed actions, if time is given, subject plus V2. If time is not given, just subject plus have or has plus V3. If it is past in past completed action, past perfect. If it is going to be completed action, right, future perfect. Like that, for completed actions, take that category. For continuous actions, you consider these 6. Okay, present continuous or present perfect continuous, past continuous or past perfect continuous, future continuous or future perfect continuous. These are the 6. Next, for regular actions, simple present tense. Okay, for completed actions, for narration or describing events or when time is given, simple past. For the actions going to take place in future, simple future. Right? So, thank you here for your patience and just first have command over the structure. At the same time, make a comparison of the usage of all tenses. Okay, and remember their usage. Okay, through comparison only you will get the clarity. Right, guys, here. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.